You walk into a club with $200 cash and a debit card in your pocket. 3 hours later, you've spent $1,200 and don't remember half of it. This is not an accident. This is a psychological warfare engineered by millionaire club owners. From Las Vegas to Dubai, London to Lagos, nightclub owners have weaponized dark psychology, ancient manipulation tactics disguised as hospitality. They've turned your brain against you, and you never saw it coming. 8 nightclub secrets that turn owners into millionaires. Today, we are exposing 8 psychological manipulation secrets that nightclub owners use to hijack your decision-making, bypass your logic, and extract maximum cash from your wallet. After this, you will recognize the traps. The question is, will you still walk into them? Let's go. Secret number 1. Sensory overload disables your rational brain. Neuroscience proves it. Loud music, strobe light, and scent branding don't just create ambience. They deliberately overwhelm your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational spending decisions. Nightclub owners know this. That's why they pour millions into lighting that spikes dopamine. Scent engineered to make you feel wealthy, and bass frequencies scientifically shown to lower inhibition. Your logical brain shuts down. You stop asking, "Can I afford this?" and start asking, "How do I feel right now?" The result: guests linger 40% longer. They order 3 times more, but they are not choosing to. Their brains have been hijacked. This is not hospitality. It's neuroscience weaponized. Secret number 2. Status anxiety makes people spend stupidly. Psychologists call this status anxiety the fear of looking lower status than the crowd. Nightclubs weaponize this. They design the room like a social battlefield. VIP sections sit on pedestals, visible from all over the room. Bottle orders get blasted over speakers. Sparklers, cameras, choreography are all engineered for Instagram. Soon, bottles start flying, not because anyone wants them, but because saying no feels like saying, "I can't afford it." One Las Vegas table burned through $47,000 in a night. Later, the guy admitted he wasn't thirsty, but just terrified everyone would think he was broke. It's the same in Lagos during Dirty December. Elite clubs in Victoria Island and Lekki pull in the equivalent of hundreds of thousands of dollars in a single night from bottle service alone. Guys blow a month's salary in a few hours because they are terrified of being the broke friend at the table. Johannesburg Rose Band and Santen follow the same script. People are not buying the alcohol. They are buying the perception that they belong in the city's top 1%. Across Las Vegas, Lagos, and Johannesburg, the pattern is identical. The drink is not the product. The illusion of status is. And people will bankrupt themselves to protect their status. That's not hospitality. It's psychological extortion wrapped in luxury. Quick pause. 95% of you watching are not subscribed. If you're learning how real money moves globally, hit subscribe button now. Back to the stories. Secret number 3. Artificial scarcity triggers panic spending. Psychologists discovered something disturbing. People irrationally overvalue things they can't have. Nightclub owners weaponize this. They create 90-minute lines outside even when the club is half empty. Dress codes are designed to exclude. Bouncers turn away people randomly. The psychological effect. People waiting in line don't think the club is empty. They think the place is so exclusive, and to skip the line, you pay $500 for VIP table. 47% of people waiting will pay it, not because the table is better, but because their brain is flooded with FOMO, fear of missing out. They've been primed to believe exclusivity equals value. One club in Dubai reported that general admission generates $12,000 a night, but artificial scarcity nets them $180,000 from VIP upgrades. That's a 15 times multiplier powered by manufactured anxiety. Secret number 4. The menu reprograms your sense of price. There's a reason you're terrible at judging nightclub prices. You're not bad with money. The menu is designed to break your brain before you ever order a drink. The first number you see becomes your anchor. So they plant a $4,000 bottle up top. It's not meant to sell. It's meant to make a $500 bottle feel rational. Then there's a $100 cocktail, which costs $3 to make. Your brain doesn't treat it like it's robbery. It's just part of the night. Menus are psychological battlefields. Premium bottles sit at the top because your brain equates top with best. And mid-tier items are framed as the smart choice. And the cheap stuff sinks to the bottom in tiny font. Then comes the softest trick. They strip out currency symbols. Just numbers. Without the currency symbols, prices stop feeling like real money. They stop feeling like your rent or children's school fees and start feeling like points in a game. A nightclub menu is not offering choices. It's steering your wallet exactly where they want it to go. Secret number 5. Clubs hunt big spenders like predators. The richest people in a nightclub don't discover it. They are haunted. Elite clubs don't sit around waiting for stars and big spenders. They deploy promoters who operate like commission sales reps. Their job is not to invite you out. It's to spot who just came into money, who needs to prove something, and who is insecure enough to spend recklessly just to feel important for a few hours. In Nairobi's Westland and Kilimani, promoters track tech money, NGO cash, and political spenders. Post a new car or land a big contract, and suddenly you're getting a VIP invite and personalized messages. It feels like honor. In reality, it's profiling. You are a potential target to be drained $500 to $2,000 in a single night. Accra does the same in Osu and East Legon, where nightlife is built on the illusion of success. Promoters fill the room with ballers, influencers, and returnees, then pressure everyone else to keep up. The product is not drinks. It's proximity to people who look like they've made it. Across Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and Ghana, the formula is identical. The special treatment is not a gift. It's bait. You're not partying. You're being haunted. Secret number 6. The table minimum is a psychological trap. Once you've committed $500 to a table minimum, your brain enters sunk cost fallacy mode. You've already spent the money. It's gone. So the next $200 for cigars doesn't feel like a new decision. It feels like keeping the night alive. Then hookah, another $150. Then premium mixers, another $155. Then photos, another $65. Your brain is not calculating total spend, it's calculating incremental spend, and each increment feels small compared to what you've already lost. Results: 73% of VIP tables end up spending 3 to 4 times their minimum, not because they wanted to, but because their brain was trapped in sunk cost psychology. One London club owner admitted, "The table minimum is not about the money. It's about getting them to the point where saying no feels like admitting defeat." Secret number 7. Loyalty programs are behavioral manipulation disguised as rewards. Those membership cards, VIP lists, and WhatsApp groups are not generosity. They are tracking tools. Every scan or sign in updates your profile. What you drink, when you go out, who you come with, and how much you spend. Once they see your patterns, the pushing starts. You go quiet for a few weeks, you'll get a personal SMS for a free drink, a discount, a perk. It's not special treatment. It's a reactivation tactic. They know once you walk through the door, you spend far more than the bait cost them. Birthdays are even better. A free cake, a shout out, maybe complimentary bottle service, and suddenly you've blown half your monthly budget. Loyalty programs are not about loyalty, they are about prediction. Prediction enables control, and control lets them cash you out. Secret number 8. You become an asset to be cashed out. The darkest secret is not what happens in the club. It's what happens once they mapped your mind. By the time the club becomes a hotspot, you're no longer a person to them. You are a pattern in their spreadsheet, a line item and an asset. They cash you out. First option: they sell the club. Your habits, your triggers are baked into the valuation. Second option: they franchise the manipulation. All of it is packaged and sold to a new owners in new cities. New York, Dubai, Lagos, London, Sao Paulo, fresh crowd, same manipulation. The party was never the product. You were the product to be sold to the highest bidder. In the end, you have two options: stay the customer in someone else's machine, or recognize the manipulation and refuse to play. Nightclub owners see you as an asset to be optimized, extracted, and then sold. The only question is what you do with this blueprint. If you want more exposes on how the rich manipulate psychology to extract wealth, subscribe now.